What's up, guys? Welcome back to Minecraft here on the PokeFind server, our 12th video on PokeFind, and I am super pumped today because, as you guys can tell from the title of the video, this is the one where we complete the Gen 1 PokeDex, and I'm pretty pumped about that. This is pretty exciting to be completing the Gen 1 PokeDex before Gen 2 is even released. As you can see from over there, we have seen 154 out of the 151. That's just because we've seen some Gen 2 Pokemon, but they are still not part of the Pokedex yet. So hopping into the Pokedex right here, we now have the entirety of the first row right here. I don't remember if I evolved Venusaur with you guys, but I did. We also had our Wartortle, which I did evolve into a Blastoise, which we'd already seen anyway. So we got that entire first page right there. Then on our second page right here, have all of those. We had our Arcanine that we evolved, our Rapidash that we found out in the wild, our Cloyster that we used a Water Stone on, our Victory Bell for that Leaf Stone. Then on this page right here, our Executor, which we used that Leaf Stone for, as well as all the other Pokemon in here that we had found. The one we need is Kabuto to Kabutops at level 40, as well as we caught a Snorlax, which I'll be showing you guys in just a second, as well as we saw the legendary birds right here, all three of them, and we have a Dratini, which at level 30 becomes a Dragonair, and then we'll see that Dragonite. So, to show you guys all the fun stuff right here, let's hop into this folder right here. So here we go for the Snorlax trade right here. I did commentate over this, but I'm just gonna mute that, and you'll see me. I'll cover myself. So I'm trading this dude. I'm trading him a Ditto. I'm trading him 2 Dittos to get that Eevee. So the first one we just traded for a Magikarp. After a couple seconds, where we were finally able to trade again. So then I'm sending him a level 44 Ditto in turn for a level 31 Snorlax, and we make the trade, and that was him right there, which I showed it in that video. Right? I was gonna pull him out, but I was like, I just realized I literally show him at the end of this video. So there he is right there. He is pretty hype. He is pretty cool. We also, the Dratini that spawned in. This was like, look at the amount of people that had come here. Like, I believe that it was insane. How many people were in here, and I am like freaking out. I am freaking out over this Dratini, and I'm like, how am I gonna catch it, guys? I did a thing here. I did a thing. I don't know how you feel about this, but I did a thing here. I did a thing right here. I don't know your thoughts on it, but I used a Master Ball, and I caught it. I caught it, but I used a Master Ball. I used the only Master Ball we had. He had 61 IVs. He's sassy, or he's bashful nature, so it's not the best nature for a Dragonite, but I was like, I needed that Dratini, and I was like, I did not want it to run away. I'm like, I had to use that freaking Master Ball to get this thing, and I'm actually really okay with the fact that I did. Now, other things. Let me skip back to that so I can jump around. There we go. We'll hop back over to this. This is the Moltres, or the Zapdos we found right there. That's what he looks like in the wild. He's pretty cool right there. Pretty fun right there. Did I have any other thing that I want to show you? Oh yeah, there's the Moltres, and I don't think, yeah, for some reason I didn't take a photo of the Articuno. That is Moltres right there. Which is pretty cool. That guy had it. Pretty awesome. And Zapdos. So yeah, that is all pretty awesome right there. So for now, as I said, we are completing the Pokedex today. It's like, dude, you still got 2 more Pokemon to get. How are you planning to do that? Well, as you can tell, our party is looking kind of thin. So let's open our PC, and what do we got right here? We have a level 39 Kabuto, which needs about less than 500, actually a little over 500 experience to get level 40 to evolve into that Kabutops. And then we have a level 29 Dratini, which needs about 1,000-ish, 300 experience to get that Dragonair. So evolving those two right now, and we'll get that. I also want to show you guys my last PC page right here. Oh my gosh, look how full it is. Like, I can't even... do I have 2 Snorlaxes now? No, Snorlax goes... Yeah. But I cannot even fit these 3 guys. I also have another Kabuto that I was able to get. But I can't even put these guys where they're supposed to be because this page is so full of rares. As well as I have Totodile Citizen. I'm not messing with... I don't want to touch them until Gen 2's full release and that Dex comes out for it. Because I don't want it to glitch and say that I didn't have them if I evolve them. So I'm just holding off until Gen 2's full release before I do anything with the 3 of these guys. Even though Umbreon, he's not going to evolve, I could level him up. But I'm just leaving them as they are for right now. Yeah, this page is pretty full right here. I'll probably end up getting rid of the Machamps and the Alakazams if I need to. Or at least moving one of these Alakazams since they have Future Sight. Also, Future Sight, Rest, all of those moves have been fixed to work as they should. But for now, we need to get to the Icy Plains for some good experience. So, boom. So here out on the Icy Plains, Snowtip City being that way, is the best place to do grinding. I don't know why I fell in that 3 different times. Do some grinding, find some dugongs with some high levels right here, and you just toss your pokes in. Do some switch training with some higher levels. This is honestly the best place to get experience in all of the entirety of this game. Everyone is normally out here if the server's full, and there's a lot of like higher levels training. This is where they come because these dudes at like level 50 drop like 1,000 experience per fight, which is pretty awesome. So it makes it super easy to just do some easy switch training, especially if you have an XP share to do that. I would like to work on trying to get someone to trade me an XP share, but I really don't have anything that would be worthwhile for someone to theoretically trade me a $7 item for. So that's just something we're going to have to try and see, because that would make a lot of stuff a lot more useful, especially when Gen 2 comes out. But I really don't care if Pikachu gets knocked out there, because then I can just pull Kabuto back in. I should have started with Dratini and switched over to Kabuto just so they could trade it, because this is what I like to do with him, because Kabuto is actually pretty good with a type advantage against Dugong. So he can typically do that in the Mega Drain and just take him out. So right here, and he'll get his health back. And this is a great place to train Kabuto. Now, taking out them, they do give special defense EVs. So you typically, after you do this, you'll have a ton of EVs on whatever Pokemon you're training. But it's okay because you can just go to the Olympics. So like that 1,200 experience for that. And Kabuto is evolving. I'm going to go ahead and say, yes, let him evolve. Aw, dude. That is so cool. Kabutops looks so cool. And he wants to learn Slash. Yeah, go ahead and forget Leer. That dude is so cool. Let's pop him out right there and just look at him for a second. He looks pretty cool. He looks pretty cool. Alright, now time to get this Dratini leveled up. So I just run around. I only really focus on the Dugongs. I also only typically go for like the higher leveled ones. It's level 50. But right here, look at his EVs. Oh, dude, got an Aerodactyl. Nice. But he has 70 special defense EVs. Just because of the training right here. And like Dratini right here has 116 of his total EVs trained into this. We can always fix that later. But that is currently what it is. So we're going to throw Dratini out right here, that Master Ball that he is in. It's pretty insane. Then they got an Onix. Not as good. So Dratini is actually not super strong against him. So Dratini is not the best to be fighting with him. I don't know why I didn't heal. Also don't know why I switched to Kabutops. I guess because I just wanted to see him fight as an X. Because he still isn't going to be... He doesn't do a ton of damage, especially with his drain. But his Slash might do okay. We'll see how it does. I doubt it. But oh, dude got a Kabuto. I cannot speak. So this is definitely a lot better of a place to train now, especially with rest being fixed. So they cannot rest and just screw you over. The rest still sucks because they get their HP back, but at least then they're asleep for a couple of turns, and you don't have to completely lobby and then come back in. But sheer cold is also a thing. It doesn't always land. I believe it's like a 40% chance of hitting, but it's always a one-hit KO, so that's always really sucky. Now what I could try right here is he's almost dead. I could try pulling my Dratini back in, and because one decent one right here would actually be enough to level him up. So if he just misses whatever he does, yes he does, and then we hit with our Dragon Rage, there you go. That should be the Dragonair right there, hopefully. That should be enough. 986, that is level 30 right there. That is our Dragonair. Sweet. Go ahead and let Dratini evolve. This is pretty exciting. Oh my gosh, dude, look at this. Ah, that is so cool. That is awesome. That is so cool. Look at him right here. He didn't learn any new moves, but that's pretty awesome. And let's just go ahead and browse the PokeDex right here. Look at this. Every single Gen 1 Pokemon has been seen by us. We have seen 156 of the Pokemon, just because we have also seen 5 Gen 2 Pokemon. But this is it. This is pretty exciting. So at level 55, he evolves into Dragonite. So that is what I'm going to be focusing on over the next little bit, is trying to work him into getting that Dragonite down, full Dragonite. Now, I am actually going to take a bit of a hiatus from recording in this series while I wait for Gen 2 to come out. Gen 2 should be released within the next, at the time I'm recording this video on May 9th. Gen 2 is most likely going to be released within the next week. This video isn't going to be posted until May 17th. So within that time, Gen 2 will hopefully be released, and I'll probably end up recording. But I don't intend to record anything else until Gen 2 comes out, because I just don't want it to be a nothing episode. I want what we're doing to actually have a purpose, actually have some type of content to it, not just us training and grinding, stuff like that. So the next video will be once Gen 2 comes out. It could be a couple of days from when you're seeing this one. I don't know. Just keep a look on my Twitter, and you'll probably see. I'll tweet out when the Gen 2 video goes live, because a part of that, keep an eye out for this. We are going to be doing a egg giveaway once that happens. I'm assuming they might change up the Gen 2 eggs a little bit. I'm not sure if they plan to or not, but either way, or if they add any new eggs, we are going to be doing some giveaways with the eggs once Gen 2 drops. So be on the lookout for that, because it's going to be pretty exciting. So yeah, so be sure to subscribe, like the video, and follow me on Twitter, so that way you know when all that's happening. Twitter link, everything is in the description down below. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it was a bit of a shorter one, but I just wanted to kind of bring this all together and show off the finishing of our Gen 1 decks that we got to do before Gen 2 completely released, which is what makes me so happy. It's so awesome. So thank you guys so much for watching. Like I said, I hope you guys did enjoy this, and I will see you guys in the next one.